Revolution did not come to play at all. Tropical Twilight, here we go. Another one, another one, another one. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are very excited because we are going to try out for the very first time the new Tammi x Revolution collaboration. So many of you guys have already seen this because it came out last Friday, but if you haven't, then we have two face palettes. I've only got one of these, which, sorry if the lighting is not that great. And then we also have the eye palette, which is this. So Tammi already has two collections with Revolution. This is now the newest member of the team, which is the third one, called Tropical Twilight. I'm very excited to get into these, and yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Belle, which is short for Christabel. If you are not already subscribed, please be sure to click that subscribe button down below and do give it a thumbs up if you like it too. So I'm gonna open up these. I'm not going to do any swatches because Tammi has already done swatches. You can check that out on her channel if you'd like to. I actually originally only ordered the face palette just because I was like, man, I've got so many eye palettes that some I don't even use, and I was like, do I really want to be getting another one? But I saw a video that she did, and then I had to go back for the palette because those shades were just drawing me in. I'm not the most colourful when it comes to eyeshadows, so yeah, I wasn't too sure, but I was like, oh, and I went back for it. But this is the face palette. I've got the shade Paradise Glow. I know some of you guys have already seen this, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. Palette does also come with a mirror, which is amazing. And these are the shades for the face palette. So you've got a blush there, got a nice bronzer here, contour shade, and then a highlight. Can I just say the packaging on the outside is absolutely amazing. And I love that you can actually see the palette inside, which is the same with the face palette. That's very helpful if you go into the store and you can't see what colours are there. The outside actually shows you. Oh, wowza. I mean, I've seen pictures, but seeing it in person is a whole nother story. Okay. Wow. I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. These shades look absolutely amazing. I love that the palette does fold all the way back and it does have mirror up top as well. This is absolutely amazing. Stunning, stunning. The camera is not doing it any justice whatsoever. Look at these shades. Oh my gosh. We've got some glitters, pigments in here. I can tell we've got some of those squishy shadow shades. To be honest, I wasn't a fan of those in the Patricia Bright palette because it did crease really easily, but I'm hoping that the quality has been stepped up for this collaboration. I know some people felt some type of way about Revolution with their stats on their Instagram in terms of how many people of colour, or black people should I say, they have in their company. But aside of that, I have to be honest, Revolution has been very inclusive with their actual products, which is amazing, especially in the drugstore world. Most people often have to go to high-end stores or high-end brands to get shades that cater to like my skin tone, a dash lighter or a dash darker. So I'm glad that there's actually an affordable brand out there such as Revolution that is actually doing stuff that cater to us. So aside of their stats, obviously, which can be improved, they actually do have products that we can use. So as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't stop me, or is not going to stop me, from using Revolution in the future. But anyway, enough gibbering, we want to get right into it. Okay, so we've prepped our eyes. I've just gone in with the P. Louise eyeshadow base, and I'm now going to go in with the palette. I'm not 100% sure what colours I want to use, but I do have a few shades that are really like sticking out to me. To start off with, I'm going to go into my crease with the shade Dusk, which is the yellow shade here. So it is a nice yellow shade. I feel like it's not picking up that well on camera, so I'm hoping now you guys can see a lot better, because in the mirror in front of me, this shade is really, really pigmented, but I can see on my viewfinder that it's not picking up. But it is a nice pigmented shade, so don't shy away from this at all. I do like this shade. It is a nice shade. Again, it's not picking up as well on camera, but I promise you these shades are really, really nice and pigmented. The next shade I want to go in with is the shade Sunrise, which is an orange shade. It's this one here. So I'm just going to add that below the shade that we've just put on there. Oh, Oof! This is nice. I like this. Oh, that is coming up really, really well. It's such a shame that my lighting is so poor today. Wasn't able to set everything up the way I usually do, but this is a really nice pigmented shade. I really like it. Very, very nice. Okay, so the next shade I want to try out is the shade Night Walk. I'm going to do a halo, so I'm going to put that on the inner and outer thirds of my eye. So Night Walk is a dark green eyeshadow. Let's give that a go. Oof! Look at that, guys. Just a little tap and va-va-boom. I really didn't even have to do much with that and it just appeared. Okay, this is a really, really nice shade. I like this. I'm just building that up little by little. And I have to say, you really don't have to do a lot with this palette because the shades are coming up instantly. So it's not a case of you having to like continuously tap the pan to get the colours to come up, because they are coming up really, really well. So I'm really happy with that. I am going to go into the shade Mojito, which is a green shade, and I'm just going to apply that on the top of the green shade that we've just applied now, just to give that a nice blend. And obviously I want to play around with different shades as well. So, oh, that is nice. I like that. Me in the corner here, just so that it kind of fades from a dark green to a light green. I'm going with Starry Night with a synthetic flat brush in between that shade Night Walk, and I'm hoping that it comes out well because it's one of those squidgy shades again. Okay, so I don't like how that's come out, so I'm going to dig into that pan a little bit more. Ah, that's so much better. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And that looks so much better on the eye than it actually does in the palette, in my opinion. That looks stunning. I really love this shade. I'm thinking, do I want to bring that up a little bit? I have hooded eyes, so I am going to have to bring that up just a tiny bit so it can be seen. Hooded eye family, got to do a bit of extra work just to make that eyeshadow pop. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I do want to play with some more colours though, because at the moment, even though we blended the yellow in first, it is kind of hidden a bit. So I'm not sure what shade I want to go in with next. I'm going to go in with the glitter shade Starlight, which is here. Just a dash. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh, that looks really, really nice. Oh, that looks so nice, guys. Just put my lighting down a little bit because it did seem quite washed out, but I'm hoping that you guys can see how nice this shade is looking right now. I'm going to do the other eye and come back, and then I'll see if there's any other shades that I want to go in with. Okay guys, so I've just done my full face just to speed things up a little bit. I did decide to go in with another glitter on top of my eye. I did add the shade Fiery. I just kept seeing that green in there and I decided to add just a dash of that there. But this is what my eyes are looking like at the moment. I do want to add a little bit more colour. I want to add a bit of the pinkish purple shades, but I don't know how that would look if I add it on my lid somewhere. So I'm probably going to go in with that on my lower lash line, which I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go in with the shade True Love, which is more of a pink than a purple. These glitters, man, they are really like in your face. I really like how this is coming along. These are not colours that I would usually put together. I know I've done like a halo eye quite often, but I wouldn't usually do it like this. Usually I would just use like one set of colours, but I really want to try and play with as much of the shades as possible. Okay, so I'm trying to think which shade I should go in with on the inner corner. I've just put on Promises, but I think I want to go in with another one on top of that, out of Candlelight and Glow. Let me try Glow. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. So I'm pretty much done with the eyeshadow palette, and I'm now going to go in with the face palette, Paradise Glow. I'm going to go in with Bronze Goddess and start to bronze up my face. So it is very, very subtle. Some could say, oh, maybe I got the wrong shade, but I knew that the other palette was quite dark, and I think for me personally that would have been too dark, especially with the red undertone. I think I prefer this one a bit more actually. So this is what we are looking like at the moment. I am pleased with how this has come out, so I just want to build up that bronzer a little bit more. I'm not really a contour kind of girl, so I don't know if I want to go in with that, but just for the sake of showing you guys how that looks, I am going to add a dash of that, just very little with another brush actually. Okay, that is very grey, but that has kind of given me a bit more of a deeper hollow on my cheek. Okay, so this is what we are looking like, but I'm going to go in with the blush and see how I feel about that. Oh my gosh, okay, that blush is really pigmented. I didn't expect that at all. Blimey. Okay, let's tone that down just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just blend that out into the bronzer. Diffuse that a little bit because that is really pigmented. Okay, so I tried my best to diffuse that as much as I can, but yeah, maybe I went in with an extra tap too much, so I did actually go in with 2 taps, but double tap too much. Okay, so I'm now going in with just the 1 tap and just blending it out. It's not a blush shade that I usually go for, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, it looks quite nice. I actually do like it. I think it does clash just a little bit with my lower lash line. I did kind of blend it out and diffuse it as much as I can, so it's not standing out as much, which I'm happy about. I'm going to go in with the highlighter and see what that looks like. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought because it looks subtle in the pan that I should like kind of go in with quite a bit, but little did I know it is really pigmented, so I'm just going to swipe a bit of that on my arm just to get rid of some of that, because I don't like too much of a bold highlighter, but I love this highlighter. It's really, really nice. I was a little bit concerned that the shade would not be a good match for me, but it actually is, and it doesn't have any glitters, which is perfect. This is my kind of highlighter, so I'm really pleased with this one. It does look really, really nice. I like that. It's a very nice subtle glow, as you can see there. Okay, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, but so far I'm pretty impressed with how my base is looking. I'm just going to quickly finish my eyes and then we'll get onto the lip product. I didn't get the whole packet because I already had the lip liner, Glory. So I did just get Muse. I didn't get, I think it's Gone Rogue, because I already have a lip gloss that is literally like the same as that, so I thought there's no point in me getting that. I've got Muse and I've got Glory. So yeah, it is really, really neutral. I usually tend to go for like more warm tone lip liners, but I want to see how it's paired with this lip gloss, so I'm just going to continue. So this is what the Glory lip liner is looking like on me, and I'm going to go in with the shade Muse. It looks very, very nice. This is it here. Okay, first of all, they said this was sheer. This ain't no sheer lip gloss. This is a pigmented, very opaque, beautiful nudish brown lip gloss, which smells unreal. Let me just stop talking and finish applying this. Oh gosh. I really like the way this lip gloss looks. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and can I just say, I'm a happy bunny right now. I did have like a little bit of a disappointment with the palette initially when I started going in with the bronzer. I think it was just my lighting, so my lighting is not that great. If you guys watch my videos quite regularly, you would know that I'm not a fan of like glittery highlighters, but this highlighter has given me exactly what I'm looking for, which is a beautiful subtle glow. The eyeshadow palette, oh my gosh, I mean, where do I even begin with this? At first I was a little bit like, should I get it, should I not? But I'm really pleased. So I'm going to show you guys again. These shadows feel like really good quality shadows. I actually do think the shadows in here are better than the Patricia Bright one. No shade, I still love Revolution and I still very much support Patricia Bright, but I have to just say the shadows in here are far better than the Patricia Bright palette in my opinion. I'm really pleased with it. £20, I think that it's a fantastic price considering this is actually the same price as the Patricia Bright palette as well. Those squishy shades, I was a bit concerned about that, but it's come out really well, so I'm really happy. I honestly have nothing to complain about. I've got all 3 of Tammi's tropical collection and this is by far the best one. Again, my original views about the blurry lip liner remains the same. It's just a little bit too neutral for me, but the lip gloss itself is really nice. So I would highly recommend this to any of you guys that might need a face palette as well as a highlighter. You've got 4-in-1 highlighter, blusher, bronzer and a contour. I think I preferred this packaging the best out of all of Tammi's tropical collection. But yeah, honestly, I'm really pleased with what I'm getting from this. I will definitely be doing another eyeshadow look again using this palette, but I'm going to do one that is more so everyday, a bit more toned down and laid back for those of you guys that don't wear looks like this, or maybe this is a little bit too bold for you guys. I'm going to do another one that's a little bit more toned down, so be sure to tune in for that video. I am going to do another video with XX Revolution products. I did recently get them in the post, I just haven't filmed them yet, but I will get that out for you guys as well, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning into my video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to click that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.